Okay, in the last part we were verifying. Okay, if you execute the command ipconfig/all, okay, you can find out the MAC address of this PC. The MAC address of this PC is 0060497DD7. We are going to verify whether this is available in the configured in the switch or not. Okay, let us compare this two. I will just keep this, compare this two. Okay, I will keep this information here. Okay, I will open the PC and then I will keep it here. Okay, I'll switch. Okay, let us see. Okay, what is the MAC address of that ipconfig/all? See, 00604797DD7. The same MAC address is configured here. The same MAC address is configured here. Okay, that means the MAC address of the PC is registered, okay, in the sticky MAC address 1, and then the last source MAC address. Also, you can find out the MAC address here. Okay, right. So now we go to the next part. Okay, dynamically MAC address. We discussed about this. We go to the next part. Here is an example. This example demonstrates a complete port security configuration for fast Ethernet port 01. Okay, here the administrator specifies maximum of 4 MAC address. Okay, we are going to verify. Is it true? Yes. For example, if you see, the administrator is configuring the port security, enabling the port security on the interface F01. First, he enables the switch port mode access command. He is manually enabling the interface F01 as access port. We know that if you want to enable the port security, first you have to manually configure the port as a access port or trunk port. So for that purpose, switch port mode access, this command is executed. Then port security is enabled by using the command switch port security. Next, as per the instruction, the administrator specify 4 MAC address on the interface F01. He is going to allow 4 MAC address. For that, the command is switch port security maximum 4. Okay. Next, the MAC address of the device is configured manually. So for that, he is manually configuring the MAC address AAA BBB 1234. This MAC address is configured manually. Okay, then he is going to allow the MAC address dynamically. He is going to learn one MAC address is configured statically. After that, he is configuring the MAC address dynamically. Okay, switch port MAC address sticky. Okay, he is configuring the MAC address dynamically and is going to store the MAC address in the MAC table permanently. Okay, right now to do that, he has done all the configuration. After that, we are going to verify the configuration. To verify the configuration, you know what is the command? Show port security interface F01. If you execute the command, you can find out whether the port security is enabled or not, and you can see what is the violation mode configured and what is the how many MAC addresses are allowed. See, we configured 4 MAC address, so here also it is 4, so it is done properly, correctly. And then we configured one MAC address manually. So configured MAC address is 1, so that is represented as 1 MAC address is configured. And then if it learns any MAC address dynamically, okay, also that address, how many MAC address it learned, you can see that. Then if you want to see the MAC address registered with the interface, okay, that you are not able to see here. This one, last source address, okay, last finally at last which device accessed this interface, that MAC address will be stored here. Okay, if you want to see the MAC address table, you have to execute the command show port security address. If you execute this command show port security address, it will display the MAC address table as a output. In that you can see, okay, what is the MAC address registered in the interface F01. In the interface F01, the registered MAC address is AAA BBB 1234. So easily we can identify. Okay, let us do this. Okay, I want to see. Okay. Okay. I'm executing the command show port security address. The command port security address will display the MAC address table. So you can see the MAC address of the PC which we connected 0060497DD7. Okay. And then, for example, I want to configure the sticky also. I'll go to this. I'll go to this packet tracer. I'll go to this packet tracer, and then, uh, for example, if I connect another PC, okay, let us discuss later about that. Okay. Okay, so now you understand about this. Okay, to see the to verify the port security configuration, you have to use the command show port security interface. You have to use the show port security interface command. And if you want to see the MAC address table, you have to use the command show port security address. So you have to remember these two commands. These two commands will be very useful for you to enable the port security as well as to verify the MAC address table. Next, we will discuss about port security aging. The port security aging can be used to set the aging time. Aging time means expiry time. Aging time means expiry time. How long? Okay, it should secure the port. Okay, so aging time for static and dynamic secure address. Okay, uh, if you want to apply the port security for a static or dynamic address, you can you can use this aging time period and time period, how long this sticky MAC address should be configured in that interface. For example, I want to allow that PC for only one day, only for 1 hour. I want to allow that PC. After that, I don't want, because a student is writing exam. I want to allow that PC to connect with the switch, so I will allow for only 1 hour. I want to allow a teacher for use that computer or to access the network for one day. So you can set a aging time. Okay, the aging time can be configured by using the absolute or inactivity. There are two methods are there to configure this aging. Okay, there are two types of agings are supported per port. One is absolute, one is inactivity. What is this absolute? Absolute means this method, this type will secure the address on the port uh, or deleted after the specified aging time. For example, if I configure the absolute, okay, for example, if I specify 10 minutes, that means the MAC address will be preserved for only 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, it will delete that MAC address from that interface. That means that PC cannot access that interface. For example, interface 1, we registered the MAC address AAA. We registered the MAC address. After that, we set the port security aging time as 10 minutes. And then port security aging, and then we set as absolute type. If you set the absolute type, what happen? Now I will configure. Okay, I will configure here. I'll go to this switch. Okay, now I will type the command config t. Okay, now I am going to configure this one. Okay, so how to configure this? Okay, I will configure switch port, switch port, port security, port hyphen security, port security, aging. Now I am going to configure the type as absolute. Absolute. Okay, I am setting the time as 10 minutes. Setting the time as 10 minutes. Sorry, You have to configure this command inside the interface. So interface f01, f0/1. Now you have to configure. Okay, I'll just copy paste this command. I'll copy this command, copy, and then I'll click here. I'll paste the command. Oh my god, yes is missing. I forgot to copy yes. Switchboard port security aging absolute. What is a mistake? Okay, what is the mistake? It's not accepting port security. It is accepting the time. Okay, I'm giving the time. Then, okay, so there is a problem here. Okay, I'll tell you what is the problem. Port security aging. Then it is getting only the time. Okay, 1 minute. Let us first we'll configure the aging. Okay, first we will configure the aging. The static is time, and then you have to configure the type. But our switch is not supporting that. Okay, let us try once again. Okay, time, type is not, it is not supporting, the switch is not supporting aging port security aging time, port security aging time. I'm giving the time as 10. Okay, I'm giving the time as 10. 1 minute. I'll give the time as 10. Aging time 1 minute. I don't know why it is not accepting. Time. Okay, sorry, we have to execute the command time. Now I'm executing the type 10. Okay, then okay, it is accepted the time. Okay, then aging. Okay, but if you see here, okay, so aging, it is accepting the time, but the type, okay, the type, I'm not able to get this option type here. Okay, that this option is not available. Okay, we are able to configure the timing. Okay, let us try once again whether the type is available there or not in our because it depends on the iOS we are using. Okay, so I'm expecting type here. I'm expecting type. See, if I type the command, it is not accepting the command type. Then you have to configure absolute, configure the command absolute. This is type. Now this iOS version does not understand or recognize the command type. So that is the reason switch port security aging, it is accepting. So after this, if I type the context sensitive help, this is having only one option. Okay, actually it will recognize only the time. Okay, you can configure that time. Okay, so you can configure the time. Then okay, aging time you have to enter in minutes. Okay, so after that there is no more option available here. Okay, so I can type 10. Okay, now if I press question mark, okay, that's all, the command ends. See, look at here. You can configure aging. There are three options are there. You can configure the static means the MAC address will be permanent. Then timing. Okay, timing means you can set a time. If you set 10 minutes, the MAC address will be valid for only 10 minutes. And another one is type, absolute or inactivity. Okay, so we are going to discuss about this. What is absolute? The MAC address will be available for a particular period of time. Inactivity. The secure MAC address and the port are deleted if they are not, if they are inactive for a specified time for 10 minutes, or if you are not using that port for 1 day, automatically that MAC address will be removed from that interface. So that is the concept. That is the difference between the absolute and inactivity. I hope you understand.